Yo, what up? Yo skateboards. Dudes, dudettes. This is what's in my pocket today. This is the legendary, the classic AD10 from Cold Steel by Andrew Demko. With the triad lock and the dirt on the blade. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all. Yeah, the mid-mounted back triad lock. The beak of the G10 handles. The S35 of the steel saber grind. High saber flat. Is that? Yeah, flat grind. With a drop point blade. What's that? Satin finish. And then it's got that front beak right there, which makes your little finger choil, which works for the, and then your other finger position in the beak. So it's got a little extension right here for your bashing things that you need to bash. So it's quite the tool. It's got the pocket clip over there. You can put it in your pants, but I don't recommend it. I usually put it in my jacket. You can put it in a pouch, but feels good in the hand with that pocket clip. So, and the G10 feels good. Titanium would be nice, but this is a bomb tool. And as a tool, kind of like this G10, like as it is right now. It's got some good grip, texture, but slick enough. And that S35 VN stays sharp. It's got relative good toughness. But yeah, I got this on that big A for $85 plus tax and shipping and all that. So you can find a deal on these puppies. All right, cool. That's the first thing that's in my pocket. Second thing in my pocket is this traditional, and this is the RoseCraft Blades Nollichucky Jack. And that's in D2 with that kind of spear point, kind of, whatever. It's drop point, spear point. It's got that belly, drop belly. It's got a drop belly kind of point, spear point. But it's in that stainless steels and antique mossy brown, something like that. I forget. Anyway, but it's got the stainless steel rose shield. It feels good. No, this was actually a second, so I actually got a deal on this puppy. So go on that second and look on that rosecraft.com, because yeah, it's got a slight crack right there. There it is. It's real slight, but the rest of it is, oh yeah, that walk and talk is just fine. And it is centered. It looks good, nice and clean. Comes clean. Comes in your nice package. It's your box, which I threw away. I know, D2, whatever. That's a beautiful blade there. And that's a beautiful handle. Moss brown, antique moss brown bone. But yeah, it's slight color differentiation on the sides. But yeah, that is darker on this side. But then you get a lot of coloration in there. Very beautiful. So you want to, for the secondary or thirdary or whatever. But this is a good blade to have. Food prep. You can do your good food prep. People can admire a knife rather than be scared of it. But it's big enough to do what you got to do. So, and it's pretty. So good. That goes in a little slip from the SMKW. Crooked finger, crooked finger. So SMKW slip. Doesn't really, not big enough, but you know, we're good for now until we get a new slip. So we have traditional, and then we had the modern, and now we got this, which is I should probably put my readers on, but let's see, I1R2 Pro, and this is a rechargeable flashlight, and it's got 2 brightnesses from OLIGHT, and you USB-C charge it up right there. So you just have it like that, and then tighten it up to do your thing. And then I got it on a lynch clip with a whistle in case we have a situation. You know, gotta have a situation whistle with the little dog, the bicycle, traffic. Whoa, hey, situations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, might want to put the helmet on. So the Cerakoted red lynch clip works well with these little things, and then yeah, probably got these rings from Victorinox. But anyway, so that's the flashlight. One of the flashlights, because you got to have 2. 1 is none, 2 is okay, whatever. And then, so the second flashlight, we got another OLIGHT. And this is just a little bit, you know, more heavy duty, slightly more brighty, whatever. But the same, they're both about the same, you know, like that one's pretty good. The Pro, it's got about the same power, but this one has the battery that you can change out, the AAA. So that's nice. And then it's got the weight and the patina, and it's classic, right? So it goes with that traditional well. Goes with the 8010 well because it's got some weight to it. And the 8010 is a classic. You can't go wrong with that 8010 from Demco. Cold steel. Cold steel, babies. But yeah, that is the OLIGHT brass I3t-Eos, I think it's called. Anyway, but you know what it is. If you know the OLIGHT, get the OLIGHT. All right, so attached to the OLIGHT is a slip to make that OLIGHT little less scratched, and to have it a little bit more like, I'm not going to lose it. There it is. We have a Kydex sheath that holds a Leatherman. That's also on these one's on a Night Eyes binder, and the other one's on this 360 deal attachment. And then you have this lynch clip that's right there with the Cerakoted like the other one. So these attach, you know, goes in a pocket, right? Not your pants pocket, you know, maybe if your pants pocket, if you're, you know, tough or in a situation. But yeah, this is your extra tools, right? Because look, it's got a small knife on this thing, which, dude, a small knife is always good. You never know when you need a small blade. Like, boom, there it is, right? Like, you just opened it up and you didn't pull out your Nollichucky, right? You didn't pull out your Andrew Demco. No, boom, there you pulled it out. You're okay. You cut your stuff up, whatever you got to cut up. You got people, you know. You got to file some stuff down, right? Because you're like trying to fix their car. Like, boom, there it is. You know, you got to rewire their Ford chassis because it's on fire. Like, boom, pull the wire. Right? You don't got to burn yourself, you know. Use that for other purposes. Which, whoa, is this broken? No. It's got a little spring. That spring works pretty well. And so spring pliers are nice. Then it's got a little holder, little lanyard, key ring. And so you got your file, and then you got your punch. Well, that's your pop topper right there, right? And then these are all accessible from that way, right? So you got your pop topper, and then your flathead with scraper, whatever you need it for. And then on the other side of that is your Phillips style punchy thing, scraper, whatever. Get in there and clean out the crevices of your life. And then if you really want to make a hole, then that'll make a hole, and do some hole improving. Maybe improve your life too, because we know your whole life needs some improving, just like mine. And then if you want to fix your readers, you got that, and that's got, you know, half stop, which is nice. He's got half stops on this. It's Leatheman Squirt P4, which is a classic. Alright, well, that's going to wrap it up for this video, because it's enough knives, flashlights, and tools, blades, and whatnot. So this is an Archar, Lee, and a little Lulu over at the Hotel Yakima. Take it easy. See you then. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, because bingo.